Yeah, I mean, climate change is a really bad thing, and doomsday is right around the corner. So these PLM6 solar powered panels, you can use them just like a solar panel, or they also make them the size of a helmet for your phone. You can put them basically anywhere. They're flexible, so they're a great way that we can start, you know. So this law would be that when you capture the carbon emissions, you cannot use something or burn CO2 to do it. So I know that it kind of seems like dumb for this law, but it is basically the whole point of capturing the CO2 is to reuse it and use it as fuel. So there would be no point in creating more CO2 by doing something while you're capturing the CO2. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It would just cancel each other out. So how does biomass even work, and why is it better than other non-renewables? So basically, biomass is produced by direct combustion. Biomass is burned into a boiler and produces high pressure steam, and then the steam flows into a series of turbines, blades, causing them to rotate, and the rotation of the turbine drives a generator producing electricity. So it's a very similar process to a lot of other things, but like with a turbine, all that stuff. But the amount of CO2 is limited. Also, you're using the waste. You're like, it's what's getting burned is municipal solid waste. So like, you're using waste that you produce already, and you're just reusing that to kind of create something useful. Instead of, like, let's say using coal, you're basically just ruining land for no reason. Like, it's a lot of a better process. So we can capture the CO2 by using these solar powered thin film devices made of metal oxide. They're thin films, and they're fabricated to produce a photoelectrochemical cell that is powered by solar energy. So this will capture the CO2, and then we can reuse it to use it as fuel. And yeah. Another thing that we've done is that we're gonna limit the phantom load in the city by making it so you have to unplug everything when it's done charging or done using. So like your phone, all that stuff. Also, limiting the amount of charging ports in a house, because it still produces energy even though you're not using it, and that will reduce our phantom load like crazy. So we will use biomass in the city for electric, heating, and for fuel and transportation, because there's a lot of biomass in Maine, and we're here, we could use it. Might as well use it. So that will basically, it'll help stop doomsday, and that's what these neighbors and friends are worried about. So that's the goal.